Hey everybody, I'm just out for a little ride, so I thought I'd do a vlog while I'm out. One thing I'm going to talk about, and this is there's one particular person who oftenly comments about the weather in the UK. And you Americans seem to think we always have rain. What are you talking about? It's lovely sky, look at that. There's no rain anywhere. Oh. Yeah, there is that. That's coming this way, which is why I'm leaving. I'm going to explain to you very quickly why the UK gets so much changeable weather, basically. Some people in the UK might not even know why we have such changeable weather, but it is very easy to explain why. So basically what happens is when warm and cold air meet, you get weather, and when you get moist air and dry air meet, you get weather. So if you imagine the UK where it is, if you want to have a look on a map, do. To the east of us, we have Europe, which is a big landmass. So the air coming from there is very dry. Not that air, though. The air coming from the east is off the Atlantic, so it's very, very moist air. And when those meet over the UK, we have different weather. So you also have the cold air from the Arctic, or is it the Antarctic? No, it's the Arctic at the top, isn't it? I think. I always get them confused. And then you got sort of the Med and all of that below us. So we're slap bang in the middle between where the warm air and cold air meet, that way, that way up and down, and the dry and moist air meet side to side. So basically, depending on which one's got a better sort of grasp of England, it makes more of a difference onto what weather we have. And this is quite often completely cut off by the jet stream that goes through the middle of it, which is a very high altitude wind. Don't do that, dick. So the reason the weather in the UK can be so changeable is the fact that depending on what the jet stream's doing, we can get a mixture of those weathers. And I mean, at the moment we're getting a lot of wet air off of the Atlantic, so it's why we're getting so much bloody rain. So basically that is why we get such changeable weather. It's because we're stuck in the middle of these four different factors, with the jet stream deciding, because the jet stream moves, it depends how much we get of each. So that is why the weather in the UK is so changeable. And yes, we do talk about the weather a lot. A lot of old people use it as a conversation starter. Oh, the weather's horrible today, isn't it? It's just an English thing. If the weather didn't change, I suppose we'd never talk about it. So, yeah, there you go. That is why the weather is the way it is. What else do I need to talk about? There's a couple of things actually I want to talk about, but I don't really fit into any vlogs, so this is going to be another one of my random sort of this, that and the other type things. YouTube partnership. How the hell do you apply for it? Full partnership. I'm fully monetized, and everything you can go through the settings on YouTube allow you to monetize it, and that's as far as it goes. And I don't know how you apply for full partnership. Now I know people are going to say, well, you don't have the 3,000 subs and 100k views that they say you need. I think that's the two things. Well, no, I don't have 3,000 subs. I only have just over 1,000. Well, it's 1,120, 30, around there at the moment. And in the next week or so, I'm going to hit that 100k views. So there are other people who've been accepted into the program before they've hit that many subs. So basically, what can it hurt? I want to apply, but I don't know how. Any of you out there who have done it or are partners could just give me a hint? Because from what I've seen, some people said send them an email, and it's like, well, I don't even know where there's an email address for YouTube, and if I did send it to them, how many millions do they get every day? There must be some way of or maybe now they are just giving it to, offering it to people that they want to offer it to, and you can't apply anymore. I don't know. I know you used to be able to apply. So, what do you know about that? The other question is to do with motovloggers, because I think motovloggers as a bunch are a fucking awesome little group. But then I say little group. How many motovloggers are there in this world? I mean, more accurately, I would like to know how many motovloggers there are in the UK. Has anyone ever worked this out? I know there's people that have started vlogging and then have stopped vlogging, so I don't know if that really counts or not, but maybe it's just sort of talking about active vloggers, people that are still in the process of uploading, even if it is only once a month. I'd really like to know that. It'd be really interesting. So there you go, that's about pretty much all the things I wanted to talk about, and now I'm just going to try and get away from this weather because I don't want to get wet, and it's getting closer, it's over my head. And there's a police car, and I have a tinted visor, and it's getting dark. I'm staring in front of the sun. It's sunny, it was sunny just now, officer. But that's the first police car I've passed while having a mirrored visor. Not got pulled yet. I'm being good. I'm a good boy. Officer, I'm just trying to get along in life. I don't need no hassle, but I want to look pretty. I want to look pretty with a mirrored visor that makes me look like an ant. I like looking like an ant. I think I'm all good. Yeah! Oh. Right, well, given that this rain is over the top of my head nearly and it's approaching, I'm going to... Oh, where's that blue? Is that policeman trying to get... Oh, fuck, no, don't go around there. I do want to come across... Ideally. Right, okay everyone. I don't know what's going on up here. But as it's... Oh, okay. It's an ambulance! Fucking hell! You have problems getting through there. Someone that looked into my visor and got a death ray reflection off of it and died. Aha! Oh, I'm alright in here. Oh, fuck. Look at the tree and look at the clouds and look at the speed it's moving. I have probably 5 minutes before the rain gets here, and I've got to go directly south now. There's the speed limit, right, bye-bye. Aluminium ladder and stood outside. We'd heard some rumbles of thunder, but they sounded a long way away, so, you know, it's not like I was thinking I was trying to get hit by lightning.